Burr Rabbit. Y'all remember that?
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
Burr Bear's brother.
Cold Rabbit.
Is it?
Burr Rabbit got through in the
Thick brushes, the wires.
thicket, briar thicket.
Yeah.
But he grew up there. Nobody knew it.
Okay.
So he was used to it.
Mm-hmm.
So some bullies got a hold of Burr Rabbit and said, we're going to throw you in there because they thought it hurt him because he was getting in the briar thicket. And he said, oh, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, please, anything but that.
Yeah.
No, we're going to do it. They're going to do it. And finally, they throwed him in there and he said, oh, this is cool. This is where I grew up at.
Yeah, I'm home. Welcome home.
That's cutting it short. Before we get started, I got something serious I want to talk about.
Uh-oh.
All right? This time of the year, every year, and it's flatulence.
Yeah.
You'll have that.
I had a lot of that last night.
Flatulence?
Yeah.
What about you, Kay?
Flashlights?
You have it?
Flashlights?
Flatulence?
No.
You?
I've become lactose intolerant.
It happens.
So,
it happens
what?
when you age. I thought the same thing. And
Hold on, wait. Y'all getting off. When you age,
Yeah. It doesn't matter how much you
and
age.
you lactose intolerant.
I'm a little bit that way now.
I used to not be. I used to drink milk and eat ice cream and all kinds of
Time out. What the hell y'all talking about?
Flatulence.
Well, when you get older.
Flatulence.
Yeah.
Flatulence is when you get in the car in the morning and them little things tells how much tire pressure you got. That's flatulence. That's telling, how low you can go to you have a flat. That's what I'm talking about. Every year at this time when it gets cold, all them lights come on.
Well, I had that this morning.
Well, I had flatulence too. You?
Well, I've had it for about a year now because I got a bad sensor and mine comes on every time I crank it.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy said, Dave
Yeah.
said
Dave. I know
a
Dave.
sensor is $75.
Yeah.
And then if you take it to Blacks or somewhere to get it changed, that's going to be another $75. I can hit that little button there every time for $150.
Tells me now I'm good.
So what was y'all talking about?
I'm fine.
You lactose intolerant and you was what?
Yeah, when you get older, you can't, it don't work right in your pipes.
It doesn't settle with you.
Well,
What's that got to do with a flat tire?
yeah, you can't have a milky flat tire.
No.
Mm-mm.
You don't
You
want to
see-
milk a flat tire.
You see, milk is really, I'm going to use a word, it's not the correct word, so I'm sure we'll get corrected because I don't know what the correct word
Reprimanded.
But milk is a poison to the human system. It's not necessarily poison. I know that's not the right word, but I can't think of the word I'm looking for.
Because you
That's
don't know
why.
it.
That's why when babies drink a bunch of it, they throw it up.
Huh.
If you drink a bunch of milk, you're gonna throw it up because the human body's not designed to tolerate.
Anything
Milk.
but breast milk.
So
Well, I know one
Right.
thing.
You know what I'm saying?
When we take our break, I'm going up there and pour out them 2 gallons I got up there.
you ought to, because it'll mess you up.
Now, why are we taught to drink milk from a young age to make our bones strong?
Well,
The people to milk producing
it's
place.
a
They
conspiracy.
said, they sold it to us.
Big
So,
milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big milk.
Big milk.
big
yeah.
milk, big dairy.
Yeah,
they
big
got
dairy.
us. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why they created cereal. They said, only thing you can put in this is milk.
Yeah.
Try this coffee. No, it don't work. Try some
gotta
tea.
put
Yeah,
some
that
milk
don't
in
work.
it.
Water? No, hell, that don't work. Try
Whiskey?
this milk. Hey.
You put
good
whiskey
here.
in
They
it?
got you hooked right
A
there.
couple guys up in Tennessee did that.
Yeah. I put whiskey in my cereal. They're like, don't tell nobody.
You see, your cereal box and your milk carton never match up. You don't run out of both at the same time. So if you got cereal left over, hell, you got to go buy milk.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
Got
make
milk
that last
left
bowl
over?
of cereal and you got a half thing of milk. Say, well, I got to have some cereal. So you keep buying cereal and milk
Yep.
and stagger, and they got you hooked. I mean,
And that's
it's
why
Vicious cycle.
I bet that's why they sell it in gallons, because you don't buy nothing else in gallons. You don't buy soft drinks in a gallon. You don't buy. Well, I mean, you can buy those Dr. Thunders of 4.
3 liters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's got a damn gas tank chute on the top to fucking spill into your cup. They're like circus barrels full of knockoff Dr. Pepper.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that was. I'm surprised that didn't become like the new standard instead of 2 liters.
I think they tried it. They were like, all right, well, Coke and Pepsi kind of got the market cornered on these 2 liters. What if we do a 3 liter? Everybody's like, you're insane. That's too much.
That's
And
too
we're
much.
Like, well, you bought 4 2 liters today, so maybe just buy 3 of these and call it a day.
It's like that Brute 55 from Sonic.
Oh my God,
Dude, that thing's, you can't even fit it in any cup holder.
no,
Like, you have to have a bucket.
yeah,
You have to have a 5-gallon bucket in your passenger seat floorboard.
yeah. That's a Route
That's-
66. It's
that's
just
the
a
cup
5-gallon bucket full of cherry limeade.
Yeah, dude. We went and got one of those
That's what
the
you
other
get
day.
for going to Sonic in the first damn place.
Good point.
Exactly,
Finna tell
because
you.
it was terrible. That's all we wanted was a cherry limeade. Went and got 2 of the big Route 55s. I mean, it would have lasted me, until the next morning probably.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently they ran out of the syrup halfway through mine, so it was like a slightly cherry
Lemon lime Gatorade.
carbonated soda, like soda water.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible.
The last 4 times I've been to Sonic, I said I ain't never going back.
Mm-hmm. Well, you
That's
should.
4 times.
Yeah, I take this as your 5th because
Yeah.
you shouldn't go back.
And that's the
man. It's
only
terrible.
reason you go. When you were a child, and we'd go to Sonic, when we were childs and you were not a child.
I
but
was more than a child.
yeah.
Yeah.
When we would go to Sonic, that's what you'd get. You get a cherry limeade, and hell, you might get a Coney if you were lucky. Or if you'd been good that day.
Yeah, or some popcorn chicken.
Yeah.
That was a
Well,
big
see,
thing.
when y'all went to Sonic
Yeah.
at y'all's age, that was a big deal because them people coming out to your car,
Oh,
the
yeah.
window,
Oh yeah.
that was unique.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Y'all thought that was a big deal.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It was
Back
different.
when me and Francis Maurice growed up, all of them did it. Cleveland
Damn.
did it. Pete's did
Everybody
it.
did it.
Everybody had curb service.
Oh,
Pull
man.
up, toot the horn.
We need to
Little
bring
kid
it back.
come out. What you have?
I wonder why they stopped that. For a
Convenience.
while.
I don't know.
They just got the drive-through and they were like,
Yeah.
this is it. This is your curbside service.
I reckon.
I think they ought to start doing that, especially at Chick-fil-A. I was trying to go there last night to get a lemonade.
Mistake.
Here we go. Chick-fil-A again.
Now, like you told a story a couple weeks ago about, Clemson, if you stop in the road, cop come blue light you right there. Seneca's the same way now.
Yeah.
There's about 8 cars in the middle of 123, and blue lights behind them. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Go
Anywhere
forward.
else.
Yeah, go forward, turn into Goodwill, and then come around through the back.
It just doesn't make sense, and people don't get it. But what was
See,
I
the
talking
Chick-fil-A reminded me of, Chick-fil-A was on top. I mean, they were the king. They had the championship belt. And then they decided, I think we need to learn how to bowl.
about?
You the champion. You the best.
Yeah, calm
and now
down,
you're
Ric
going to learn
Flair.
how to do something else.
like
No,
when
just keep
MJ
doing that.
It's like when Michael Jordan tried to play baseball for those couple of years. Stop.
Yeah, you the
Like-
best at this. Just stick with
Stick
this.
with this. Yeah.
But I think they did. I think Zaxby's is rebuilding in Clemson. I don't think Chick-fil-A took it over. They burned it down.
Yeah.
But I guess they figured, hey, this will be
Well,
cheap.
what happened
Oh, yeah.
is, the Chick-fil-A is supposed to have the pavers in there, getting ready to pave it and make them a parking lot right there. Well, they got delayed for some reason, supply chain. I guess the paver was coming from China or something. I don't know. But anyway, Zaxby jumped in there and started building.
Oh, yeah.
It's too late then. So
to burn this one down.
yeah, and they
bitch.
about got that. It's been about 2.5 weeks. They about got that Zaxby's built.
Yeah, because you don't need a lot at Zaxby's.
No.
You get some deep fryers, and it might as well be the place going up Long Creek, the Fry House.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I'm not knocking the Fry House because I hadn't been there, and that's a small business, so I don't want to talk trash about it. But I don't think you can build an entire business on just deep fried shit.
Ooh,
And
yes,
plus,
you can.
in a location where you have to want to go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like you just passing
ain't on the
by
way.
and you
Yeah.
say, "Hey, that looks like a little road. Let's stop in there and grab some."
Yeah.
You have to want to go to this place.
And
You
that's
have
the
to-
destination.
That's your destination. Is we're going to get in the car. We're going to bypass all the other restaurants, and we're going to go to this one
You go to the
because
Fry
it's out in the
House.
middle of nowhere. You got to turn off the main road,
Yeah.
so you got to want to go there.
Now you pigeonholing even further. One, your whole business model is we're gonna deep fry it,
Yeah.
and then two, so you got to want that. Hell, I want something deep fried. Anything, a damn shoe. And then two, you got to say, all right, now we got to go out there and get it deep fried. Deep fried teddy bear or something. And
Probably
then
have.
you got to make it. You got to figure out, all right, after I eat all this deep fried food, can I make it home before I
No.
shit my
The
pants?
answer's no.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
going
no,
to give
you
you. I'm
can't.
going
From
to
out
give
there,
y'all
no.
heads up. The guy that owns the place, what he needs to do right now, before he goes any further, is contact Earl and
Yeah.
see if he can get Earl to move out there somewhere. So everybody say, "Let's go to Earl's," and well, hell, they'll know where to go. Then they'll
Yeah.
Yeah, get-
flood the parking lot,
Or Earl
they'll
would
have a
just be
policeman out there directing traffic getting in there.
But like Chick-fil-A,
Yeah, it'll be just like Chick-fil-A.
We could silent partner Earl into this thing and just call it Earl's Fry House, and there you go.
There you go.
yeah, that'd go over real well.
If he's not careful, seems like a nice guy, but if he's not careful, we'll put up a damn sign.
We'll put up. You know what we get? We get a pallet and put it up.
Yeah,
I know where one's at.
out near Earl's house, just says Earl's Fry
Earl's
House.
Fry
And people
House.
be pulling there like, "Where's the fry house?" That's Earl's house. I wonder if he's frying anything. We'll just set up tables out there in your damn driveway.
He's out back. Yeah.
A couple little fry daddies going all time. Earl's gonna come out one morning. We're gonna be out there damn hawking food, and he's gonna be like, "What are y'all doing? Y'all, I knew y'all's idiots."
Yeah,
but
we made an
Jesus.
event on Facebook, Earl.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
All you
What
gotta
we
do is
gonna
attach
with
Earl's
Twitter? Are
name.
we gonna get on Twitter or not? What's the deal with Twitter?
Oh, dude, Twitter's blowing up, man. I've got a Twitter. I've had a Twitter for a long
I've
time.
thought about it, but
All
then,
these people, all these celebrities say they're getting off Twitter. Well, good. Go away.
Well, that's the thing. They said all that, and the growth has never been higher.
Yeah.
Apparently, and the usage has never been higher. So no
I
one
think
cares.
Elon Musk, or whatever his name is, I think he's pretty smart. He's weeding out them kind of people.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, let them weed themselves out.
Yeah.
You don't have to dang.
you don't have to be on here.
It's the easiest way to do it. And the only thing that happened is like you can just say facts now. Like Rachel Levine is a man. Like
Facts
you can
machine.
Facts. Like
I like the fact that he's just cleaning house of employees. That to me,
oh
that's-
yeah, dude. And they had it way too good there. Like
Oh,
you're working
yeah.
at like they had like a massage room, a spa, a sauna. I'm pretty sure they had a tennis court. And this is at Twitter
Yeah,
headquarters.
they're feeding them 3 meals a day.
Yeah, when are you working? Like
Well, apparently they wasn't, because he did. And
Yeah.
kudos to Mr. Veroni, for those of you who know Bert Veroni. That's what he said you should do with all federal agencies.
Yeah.
Go in and fire half of them
Yeah.
and see what happens.
yeah.
See if the thing falls apart,
No.
runs better, runs the same.
Especially the damn post office. Jesus.
Yeah, just
I
like
mean-
in the school system and all. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
all the administrators. Now, not teachers. I realize it takes teachers and classroom, but all the administrative, get rid of half of them and see what happens.
Yeah. Let's just
There you go.
let's make sure my other half stays.
Yeah.
I need that income.
Well, we got it.
Understand
We-
that. And a lot of my family.
Yeah, I was gonna say
My
we got the
family
in,
too. I got
Yeah.
my sister and,
Earl's gonna
and
be the
nieces
director.
and all.
Yeah.
They work for the school system.
Yeah, as long as Earl's directing it, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Hell, he could start giving out vaccines he made in his garage. I'd take one.
But
I
the
would take
thing
that
I
one
don't know
quicker than
about
the
the
other one.
post office is the post office. You go to any post office, it's not going to open 10 o'clock.
No.
It don't open to 10.
You close at 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
For-
it,
for a
no, it
2-hour
closes at
lunch.
12. And then take lunch from 12 to 2. Then it closes at 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
dude,
you
people-
working, let me get this right, you working 4 hours a day.
Yeah. No wonder my shit's late.
Yeah, no
and-
wonder it
and-
took
and
3 weeks
no
to get
wonder you
here
can't
from
make a
North
profit.
Carolina.
Over in Westminster, there's a mail Jeep that runs the route. Guess what kind of tag's on the back of it?
0 tag. They ain't
No
got a
tag
tag
at
in
all.
there.
Nope,
They got
it's
one
got a
Seneca
tag.
too.
It's got a tag.
Georgia.
tag.
Bingo.
Nice.
Georgia tag
Oh, hell.
delivering mail in South Carolina. I don't get it.
Yeah. I don't.
Oh, man.
I ordered something the other day as a Christmas gift. Heads up. And it didn't send me. Normally they send, hey,
Wait.
here's your order. Here's your tracking number. Here's when you can expect it. I didn't get any of that. I got an email from somebody at the post office named Ron, and it was just a generic email. It said, hey, your shipment's late. Ron. Well, I replied back. I said, hey, thanks, Ron. What is it? He's like, hell, I don't know.
It's in a box.
Yeah, he says, box. We
It's a
got
big
it.
box.
But it ain't going to be there on time. I said, well, I don't even know when it's supposed to be here. He said, well, it says December 15th.
Not going to be on time, though.
So
I
that's
got
a
it
good-
right here in front of me,
Yeah.
but it ain't going to be on time.
That's a solid
Ron,
3
it's
weeks.
November 15th.
Yeah. That's a solid 3
Got 4
weeks from now. So,
you can walk it to my house, Ron.
yeah.
yeah, dude, you
Can I
talking about...
swing by there and pick the dang thing up.
I said, where's it coming from? He said, New Jersey. I said, well, New Jersey's not a long stretch, if you're mailing something.
Yeah, it's up the East Coast, baby. Straight down.
And,
Send it straight
get on
down to
85. He'll be here.
it. Yeah.
Well,
Ron told me it was going to be late, and I was like, well, when do you think it's going to be here? He's like, hell, dog, I don't even know if we're going to be here past Christmas. So,
Well, at least Ron's honest.
yeah, I said,
You know,
I
I mean-
appreciate you shooting me straight, Ron. I guess I'll, cancel this order. And then he was like, can I keep it? I'm like,
No.
what? No.
You don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want it.
No.
You wouldn't want it.
Mustache product. Now, I don't know if you got one.
No.
So,
You don't.
yeah.
if you
He's
do,
from
you
New
ain't
Jersey,
got one
he
like
doesn't.
the ones in this room.
No.
No. And, mm-mm.
No, I've decided that I am. I'll definitely be part of the band, but I'm not a mustache guy. I can't. It gets in my food. I don't know how y'all do it, but
Let's deal
you
with
put
it.
me in the back. I'll play drums or
We're going to change it to
Tambourine.
Earl and the Magnificent Moustaches -1,
Yeah.
less one, something like that.
Yeah, or do it like they do when one of the band members quits. You know, it's Earl and the Magnificent Mustaches and Caleb,
Yeah, and Caleb.
featuring Caleb. Yeah.
Special guest.
Yeah.
All right, so last week we talked, or the week before, whatever, we talked about an event,
Oh yeah.
and we're supposed to get an update on this event.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah,
would
Earl,
you
that's my
care-
bad. I should have texted you.
See,
Would you
That's
care
my
to
bad.
elaborate about the event?
Yeah. So I'm engaged now. Naomi said yes.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
On
you.
behalf
Thank
of
you.
all of our viewers,
Thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was a little nervous. She was going to say no.
Well, her and I talked about it, and I finally brought her around.
I was going to say, I'm glad you gave her a pep talk because I think that's probably what pushed it over the edge. She might have been a little questionable.
She
at
was
first.
iffy. She was real iffy there for a while.
But no, man, it went. It went about as well as I could have imagined. Like I was taking a risk on.
do you use the small hands?
No, I didn't use a small hand. No.
Dang.
That would have been funny though.
It'd been hilarious if you had this thing and got that ring and put it in there.
Yeah, just
Will you marry me?
just a little box in there and be like. No, but yeah, man, it went really well. I planned it out. There was a whole ruse. We were meeting her family. We weren't actually. It was all a ruse.
So you had
to
never
keep
met her
her
family?
Huh?
You had never met her family?
No, I've
Yeah.
met them. I've met them. Yeah,
Oh.
we were meeting her family for dinner.
Oh.
and that was the ruse to get her, off the trail per se, off the scent.
Mm-hmm.
Swamp Rabbit Trail.
Mm-hmm. Got her on that to ask her. But no, just kidding. It was at Reedy Falls. So planned it out well. I was banking hard. Like the whole plan was banking on somebody seeing me taking pictures of her and then asking, "Hey, do you guys want to take some pictures together? I can take them."
People aren't that kind.
Oh no, they are. Shout out to the lady with the baby in her arms.
The
She
homeless-
got the.
the homeless-
You got somebody to buy in with? Well,
Yep.
that's good. That's
Yep.
good.
The homeless man took some pictures too.
No, I would never. No, because then it would be a whole thing of him running off with my phone, me having to track him down, tackle him. He would get hurt, sue me, like
Yeah.
it's my fault.
It's a big deal.
It would have been a whole thing.
This
but-
is why you don't help homeless people.
Yeah. Unless you
Throw something at them.
like a box of Ritz or something.
Yeah, here's
Like,
your
here
turkey
you go.
leg.
Yeah, here's your,
Uncooked.
yeah, or just already eaten from a fair. But yeah, it went. It went to plan. Everything went great. Had a great time. Ate the best steak I've ever had afterwards as a celebration, and it was great.
Well,
Did you have a backup plan at all?
Yeah,
I mean, like
pretty-
if she said no, was you going? What was you going to get a corn dog then instead of a steak or?
No, I'm pretty good on the fly. I
Okay.
probably would have still got a steak.
Uh.
Out of sadness at that point, though, not celebration.
Yeah, wanted to. So, yeah. No, I didn't have a backup plan. Didn't really have a good plan.
plan.
have a good real
as
plan.
as far as like making sure like, oh, this person's doing this person's doing this. I kind of
You just
went on
winged
the fly.
it. You just
winged
went
it.
out there and said, "Let's see what happens."
And like 97% of the time, it works out.
It usually does.
Was there any animals involved at all? I mean,
No,
No geese,
no chickens or
no. Saw a
pigeons,
couple ducks.
goat. Oh,
Saw a
was
couple ducks
huh?
flying south. It was one of the colder first. Well, no, it wasn't cold that night. It was getting cold the next night, and I saw a couple ducks flying in there. Flying V,
Taking off.
going south,
Ducks or
going
geese?
to Florida. I don't know. I couldn't tell from their stomachs.
Would you know the difference if you?
Yeah. I feel like a duck normally has like a yellow snout, mouth.
What's a
And
goose
geese,
got?
It's blackface. It's blackface
You
with
can't
the
say
with the
that.
white.
You can't.
Oh, it's
Don't
the
go
geese doing it though.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
don't
pointing it
partake
out.
just
Yeah,
yet.
dude, I'm just pointing it out. But no animals. Now I have seen I've had a lot of animal encounters. I could pretty much be related to Steve Irwin. I feel like, because we saw a deer came up to us. We actually went to another wedding in.
Same night.
No, where was it at?
Deer Island.
Yeah, it was Deer Island down in. It was like Folly.
And you
Beach.
saw a deer.
No, didn't just
Imagine
saw a
that.
deer. I had to escort a deer out of the reception.
Oh.
Yeah, he was trying to come in. They're like domesticated
Hey,
because
well,
they can't. You
it's
can't
Deer
hunt on the
Island. I
island.
mean, it's their island.
Dude, they have no care. Like that night, one tried to break into the reception. Had to escort him out, and he was like, "Hey, what's up? You know, it's free food." And I was like, "Yeah, I get it, but you're not invited." And then the next morning, we went on a ride on the golf cart, and one came up to the golf cart and took a picture with us.
Yeah.
He took a picture.
With his phone.
Yeah, with his phone.
His phone, yeah.
Too bad he wasn't with you when you asked to get married.
Oh yeah, dude, that would have been cool to hang it on his antler or something.
No, what if you rode up on a deer? That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah.
She's like, "Where are you going?" You're like, "Oh, I'm just going around the corner right fast to poop or something."
Yeah, I got to run to the bathroom real
Yeah.
quick in this alley.
Yeah.
And then there's the
And
deer.
just come walking back on a deer. You know? Yeah.
Dude, that's the thing.
What are you doing?
I mean, it would be a cool thing. It's fun to think about, but
Yeah.
then when you really think about it, I would just crush a deer.
I don't
Yeah,
know. There's some big deer out there. You could ride one.
Yeah, but it would have to be like a reindeer,
Now that would have been awesome.
and you can't lease
And they don't
those
come
in
around.
November
They don't
or
come around till
December.
Christmas, do they?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they're booked up.
Yeah, they're booked up. They got a full schedule, so. But yeah, it went great. Went great. Had an awesome night, awesome time. Like I said, it was cool because we watched the end of the Clemson game. Clemson won that night, so I mean, couldn't have went better.
There you go.
well, congratulations on getting married. Now, when you gonna get married? Have you got any ideas about that? Is it
Springtime.
Springtime.
Springtime. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
We're going to do a local, or are we going to do a destination?
Probably local. Probably.
Like maybe right here?
Yeah, I mean, we could do it in here.
Are we gonna do it during the podcast?
Backyard at your house.
Yeah, backyard at Earl's house. Pretty place maybe. Yeah, I hadn't really decided that far yet, but
The grand
somewhere
opening
local.
of the new Zaxby's.
Yeah, maybe. I don't really like Zaxby's.
Are you gonna
that
invite
much,
us?
But yeah,
Oh,
you guys would be invited. You guys would definitely be there.
We have to bring our own animals, though.
Yeah, you have to bring a plus one. It also has to be an animal.
Yeah, there's a solid chance that I bring an animal to that.
Oh yeah,
Not a domesticated one. A loose
wild one.
Yeah.
Wild squirrel.
Oh, I'll find one, dude. I'll get one. I'll
If
hunt
we
it.
want a squirrel, we ride up to Granny Squirrel Bridge and get them. Get
Yeah.
one.
And
Probably
those
get the Granny Squirrel.
are elderly too, so they won't be moving too fast. We can probably catch a bunch. That we could do the thing where we're going to put as many as we could in the back of your truck up there because they're old and we can catch them.
That's like the celebration when we're walking out.
Oh,
You just
yeah.
let all the squirrels loose.
Instead of like doves,
shit.
like they do. We
Oh
just
yeah,
turn
it's just a
squirrels
bunch
loose.
of rabid squirrels.
Yeah, and we're not throwing rice. Why do they throw rice? Is that only at like Asian weddings or?
I don't know.
We throw acorns
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
on the ground, and squirrels are just losing their shit, biting toes, and running up people's skirts. Something got a hold on me.
Mm-hmm.
Ray Stevens there.
Yeah,
Describe
no,
it
he
all.
won't come.
He won't come.
shit.
We're gonna do a
We've been-
podcast.
I'm gonna
Ray
send him an
Stevens
invitation.
A couple
now.
of years ago, he
Now that's not a
Turn
bad
it
idea.
down.
Now what you ought to do?
we're not sure he turned us down.
I'm not telling you what you ought to do.
No, I've already done it.
Okay.
I already know what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Send out invitations to people who definitely won't come but might send a gift.
Bam.
Yeah.
Famous people.
Elon.
Yeah.
He's getting one.
Elon
Jeff's
Muskrat.
getting one.
Oh yeah. Jeff send you back 35 Amazon shares. You're like, okay,
This is
Whatever.
plenty.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Appreciate it. But yeah, no, I've already thought about that.
Yeah.
Nick, Naomi's brother, mentioned that also, and I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah, that's already thought about it. Already doing it.
Oh yeah. And then you might get one of them to actually show up. And
That would be
then
sick.
we could get them on the podcast when you take off for your honeymoon.
Yeah.
Because we'll have an open seat,
Yep.
and they'll be in town or
Mhm.
near town.
Dude, that would be awesome.
It would
Yeah.
be.
I'll pick old Elon's brain.
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even ask him a question. I'd just look at him.
Mm-hmm. See if you could just get some of that genius.
Yeah. Just stare at him. Yeah.
I don't think it works like that. There's
Should
some
have got
property that don't
uncomfortable.
work.
About an hour later, he said,
Why you looking at me?
question?
Yeah, time's money. I got to get out of here.
I got 17 companies I need to be running.
Yeah. These Teslas aren't going to make themselves. I'd be afraid that some of the genius wouldn't rub off, but some of the, tism would.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need no more of that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Tesla,
Your cup
I heard
overfloweth.
something yesterday or day before, might have been, I don't remember which one now, that I'd never really thought about with Tesla. There's no Tesla dealerships.
No.
So where do you take them to get them worked on?
Yeah.
Well, as it turns out, General Motors is where you're supposed to take a Tesla to get it worked. And their stock's been going up because they've been getting a booming business on working on Teslas.
Huh. Now that I didn't know.
I didn't either until they said it. They said GM stocked up so much,
Huh.
due to all the money they're making working on Teslas.
Wow.
Dang. That's what I'm talking
That's-
about.
I didn't think Tesla's broke.
Well, apparently they do, because GM's making a ton of money fixing them.
Well, there you go, Tesla.
And they will catch on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll crash into a damn party full of people. So don't bring a Tesla to a wedding.
No.
Y'all have a good Thanksgiving? This episode will come out after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, well, I had a great one.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I ate too much.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. This episode will come out while you boys are on their annual beach excursion. So we won't be in here. We'll
No.
be at the beach.
No.
We're not even here right now. We're not here.
We're at the beach.
Yep. We brought all this shit.
CGI.
Yeah. That's a better way to do
Not
it.
even here.
Wait, we
Yeah.
won't be at the beach yet, will we? Because this is
Yeah.
coming out the
This
Friday
will come
after
out
Thanksgiving.
No, this will come out the Friday post Thanksgiving. This won't come out on Black Friday. People will be busy on that day shopping and doing stuff.
Not listening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they're not anyway, but they'll that day will be an excuse to not. But this will come out the following Friday, and we will be probably wrapping up our
Gifts.
what? No, we'll have one more episode between now and Christmas after this one comes out, maybe two. But we'll probably be wrapping up our golf movie 2022 when this comes out.
Yep.
And then
The good thing about this year, I mean, we had it last year, but we didn't fully utilize it. But this year, we got an executive producer
Yeah.
for the golf movie.
yeah,
Earl.
Also,
Well,
Earl.
First off, let's redefine golf.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it's
practice.
See, last year, was kind of a dress rehearsal,
Yeah.
and we need to practice some more.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Earl. I believe that you are gonna be pleasantly surprised this year.
Okay,
And
I hope so.
I-
I hope it's 19 hole-in-ones.
Okay, well you're gonna be disappointed.
you might be
Because-
disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah. We might want to go.
Not that good.
Yeah. But we have definitely improved.
Mm-hmm.
And if we go out there and we play golf if we go out there and say, hey, I'm going to play good golf today,
Which
we
we
will-
never do. But
Yeah,
what
that's a
we
lot
try
of
to do is
pressure.
we go out there and try to shoot the round of our life and hit shots that we shouldn't be hitting and, try to hit balls out of the creek when they go in there. And we shouldn't be doing that. We should just play, hey, tee box, fairway, green,
Putt.
2-putt, get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Be done.
And that's
If
the
we
goal.
do that, we will all score good for
Looking
us.
forward to that.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
But yeah, we'll have Earl be there, and we're definitely going to see, because last time we got a lot of good camera stuff from Earl, but we didn't get a lot of good.
action scenes.
Yeah, we're going to have Earl reading putts for us, at least one or two, because last year this wasn't on camera, but we get to one of the greens, Earl walks up there, hadn't swung a club.
We on like number 17, and we've been playing golf all day.
Yeah.
Putting all day. Earl ain't done nothing but sit in the cart and told us how to do it.
Yeah,
Well, he decides, I'm just going to have to show him how to do it.
yeah. Lays down a ball about 40 feet away from the hole, puts it directly in the hole, and before it even gets in the hole, we're watching it like, oh damn, that could go in. It goes in. We look back.
Earl's
Earl's already
halfway to the
back
cart.
in the cart,
Yeah.
Already in the cart.
smoking.
Yeah.
Telling us that's done. And we're like, well, shit.
I've been telling you all
Yeah.
day long.
A couple
all you
clicks
gotta
to the
do.
left.
Yeah. Put that
Nice.
thing in the hole. Going back home. Get out of the damn cold. At least you don't got to worry about them shitty jeans no more.
That's right.
Done got rid of those, huh?
We are going to do decent golf, okay golf,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully, good
clothes.
food,
Mm-hmm.
lots of laughs, podcast, and what else are we doing?
I think that summed it up.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean-
pretty much
Yeah.
what we do. We just, a lot of laying around.
Your
And,
basic road trip.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
One of y'all might have to drive this time. I was pretty tired last time.
Rest and relaxation.
Yeah.
Except when the stress from not golfing well comes in, then you gotta.
I think we're pretty good at managing that, though. We
Now. Yeah.
We moved to it.
we know it's not, we're not Tiger Woods.
It's really it's managing expectations.
Yeah.
Is what it is. I can't go out there and expect to play well. I can just go out there and expect to play, one shot well per hole.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, y'all are not under a lot of pressure about having whether to decide to go with PGA or Live. Y'all not having to deal with that controversy.
No, we haven't.
Nah.
We're not on that level, ever. I was gonna say yet, but I don't think it's coming. For Josh, maybe if Josh turned it on now, he could.
He could make the senior tour.
Yeah,
if he turned it on now.
Yeah,
So,
if he quit his job and just played golf every day, somehow if we won the lottery,
give me 30 years and I'll be on the senior tour with Greg Norman.
Yeah, 67 years
He'll
old.
be 92.
Yeah. He'll still be kicking. I feel like. Yeah, I feel like
57.
he's Australian, so I feel like if you're Australian, you can live to like 100. And that's
I've been to his house.
Have you?
Oh,
Well, I've been by his house.
supposedly.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was in the right neighborhood or in the next. But
Is that where you got that turtle shell?
yeah.
Stole it.
But supposedly,
Yeah.
he lives on that little
Australia.
island. It's not an island, peninsula, I guess it is, down there in Palm Beach,
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of the people that live there's got these big yachts.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Not old Greg.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a little yacht
See
that he uses to get in and out of that little, coastal waterway to
So
get out
to the big yachi.
to his real yacht.
Oh,
Which
damn.
can't come in there because it's too big.
That's what I'm talking about. Smart.
But we rode up through there, rode all around. And they
When you say we, now who was this?
well, it was me, and back when I used to work and met with my counterparts from all over the country, there'd be people from Illinois and Idaho and California and Texas and
So-
New Jersey and Connecticut.
So I
and,
guess
you
the reason
know.
I asked it wasn't it wasn't the woman you went on the blind date with to see Greg Aubrey.
No.
It wasn't her.
No.
Okay.
No. This was just a group of guys. Of course, there was a couple of girls that
Joined in the fun.
came, but they didn't go out riding around and do it with us.
Yeah.
I don't
They wasn't
blame him.
interested
Don't
in
blame him
seeing
for
Well,
that.
I don't blame them a bit either. I wouldn't have got in the car with me either, but
They wasn't real interested in maybe seeing Greg Norman's house.
And we went into a used car dealership down there.
For
And the Ferraris and Bentleys
yeah.
and dang Lamborghinis and Maseratis and stuff just sitting everywhere.
How many did you get?
Well, they tried to sell me a Ferrari.
Oh, I
I looked
bet.
at one.
Yeah.
Well, I looked at the saleswoman.
Oh yeah.
I think it was a Ferrari. I don't know.
What was I gonna ask you?
Don't know.
Shit. We got to get better at that telemetry thing.
Elementary. That's where he went to school at.
Yeah, we got to get better at that.
Yeah.
The Pythagoras theorem?
No.
Earl explained that to you.
I
Yes,
was
sir.
gonna.
A squared plus
yeah.
B squared equals C squared.
Yeah. Now, what is the one with what goes up must come down? What is that one?
That's on Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. It's on Road Runner.
Roadrunner, yeah. Roadrunner.
Yeah.
That's the Coyotes.
Hey, you been to Cookout recently? You ever been to Cookout?
One time,
Okay.
and I decided $15 for a hamburger ain't my cup of tea.
Holy shit.
You got the wrong one, Earl.
Apparently I did,
You
and
got
it
the
wasn't all
wrong
that
one.
good. I mean,
No. I didn't go.
no,
to
wait a
Cookout.
minute. That wasn't Cookout. That was Five Guys. I went.
That
Oh,
sounds.
yeah.
That sounds right.
more like
I
it.
stand corrected. I'm
Well, Cookout's way
so
better.
no, I hadn't been to a Cookout.
Cookout's way better.
We'll have to
Even
go.
the burger. Even the
Yeah.
burgers are better, I
Yeah.
think.
Five
They-
Guys, reading they so high, they got to split it up 5 ways. So, I mean, they got to charge you.
Well,
you know,
they damn
so.
sure did. 'Cause
Yeah.
I went to Clemson to. Matter of fact, it was the day I bought these here shoes. Y'all like
Yep.
my shoes.
Oh yeah.
I like them
And
kicks.
So I saw that up there and said, I've heard a lot about these. I'm going to go up there and get me a little old burger and fries and a drink. And I did. I just got the little single, small, just a little,
Regular old burger.
Yeah.
about $15. And I'm like, holy shit.
Better be the best burger
Yeah.
I ever had.
And it wasn't.
No.
No.
No, Five Guys, no, Cookout totally different. Five Guys, you just go in there.
You could
go
have
to
got
Cookout.
everything on the menu at Cookout for $15.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of
There's
everything.
one in Anderson, ain't there?
Yep.
Yep. And they one over in Clemson,
Clemson.
too. It's
Yeah,
still
Clemson
there.
There's one
Boulevard.
in
Yeah.
Clemson.
Right
before
next to the Taco Bell, near the
before you get to
Chick-fil-A right there.
Chick-fil-A on the
Yeah.
left.
on the
Right
left.
beside Taco Bell on the left, and then there's that little Chinese buffet.
They had a sign that said it was a billboard literally in the middle of nowhere. Like, I've been on this stretch of highway for 40 miles.
Because you
Hadn't
had
seen
a
them-
detour around
Out
some
near
wild
Granny,
animals.
out near Granny
Yeah.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
And there's just a 40 foot by 40 foot billboard says Cookout, fresh shakes made fresh. I'm like, how do you make a shake and it's not fresh?
Oh, you can do it, buddy. You can
Is
do
it
it.
like
Make it and
meningitis?
set it in the freezer.
Yep, you make it, set
Okay.
it in the freezer, and you just let it sit.
That must be what Burger King does, because if you ever had a Burger King milkshake, you can't drink that thing till the next day.
No, that's right.
I mean,
Now, that's the saddest part, man, because Burger King, there for a minute, there for a good hot minute, had good shakes.
Yeah,
They had a
yeah.
Lucky Charms one.
oh yeah,
They had a Cinnamon Toast Crunch one.
hmm
And they were awesome.
they were doing shit.
And then they decided to get rid of them, go back to regular old Burger King shakes, Oreo, vanilla, chocolate.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Remember when they had the pies?
I think so.
Y'all
Yeah.
remember when Burger King had the pies? A little single slice of pie you could get in a little paper thing. You'd fucking tear it off and then eat a piece of pie. Cold pie, like Hershey pie.
I
or-
thought you meant like when they tried to do like McDonald's had like the apple
no,
turnovers.
no. That
Fries.
Burger King had the
Fried.
cold pies you could get.
Yeah,
Little
no, I
single
don't remember
slice.
that.
You buy a whole one in the grocery store,
Yeah.
but Burger King had them in a little paper deals. You know,
Little triangle. Little triangle.
The
triangle
wedge.
pies.
Yeah, the wedge.
The wedge of
And you
pie.
bust that box open, and that wedge is just laying there, and you get your fork, or you pick it up and eat it.
like a piece of
I
pizza.
remember eating them, but I don't know if they were from Burger King. I don't ever remember getting one at Burger King.
I
But
think-
I remember the packaging
Yeah.
and the little wedge.
I think Burger King was the only one that did them. Hardee's might have done them.
Chick-fil-A did it for a while with the
Oh.
cheesecake.
Oh yeah,
But that was before they went on their health kick.
yeah.
Which,
Here we're gonna replace this cheesecake with this kale salad. And everybody was like, "You going to hell?" And they were like, "No, we're not. We're Chick-fil-A." We're you might.
debatable.
Yeah.
Speaking of kale, what is kale? Because listen, I mean, I don't know.
Cale Yarborough, he was a race car driver.
Mm-hmm.
Every time they say something about kale, you know what I picture? I picture that stuff that grows under the ocean, that green stuff under the bottom of the ocean, you know,
That's-
swaying back and forth.
yeah.
With that's what I think kale is.
That's close. That's kelp.
Is that what
Yeah,
it
it's kelp. Close.
Kale's basically me without the B. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you one of them's kelp and one of them's kale,
Yeah.
right?
They twins.
Well, I thought kelp was when kale got old.
Yeah.
It wasn't no good anymore.
Needed.
Help.
Kelp.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And that's why we you boys.
That's right. But apparently you can.
Oh my God! Don't say put liquor in your butthole, dude.
I was not going to say that. I was going to.
God.
I was going to say you can apparently swallow the You don't have to spit
Mouthwash.
this. You don't have to spit the remnants of this like you would dip. You know, but I still do because I don't like that. I don't like. I don't know, man. I snussed for a while. I used snus and I spit that. So I still spit this.
Hey, now what we could do is we could find a way to get some of them pouches infused with whiskey. You throw you in a whiskey pouch.
Yeah.
Oh, listen here. Business opportunity coming up, Earl.
I'm
Gonna
saying,
be in the
My
black.
cheese-
You
No.
can take him to work with you and everything.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Well,
that.
or you can't take them to Russia now. They'll
No.
you'll end up in prison over there.
We'll make a vodka pouch for Russia.
Then you could do anything you wanted with it because they love some vodka over there.
Oh yeah, they put it right in their mouth and drink it.
Cereal.
Yeah, dude, I
I'm
don't
glad
know
you
what-
went with mouth.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Apparently, Earl.
It on't happened one time, didn't it?
Yeah, dude. I've
Somebody
done a lot of
said-
things, but
somebody
not
Can't
that.
live it down.
Somebody said that if you inject liquor in your butthole,
Inject it.
or just insert it, you get it in your butthole somehow, then it makes you it makes you see heaven or something.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like ayahuasca.
I'm not
Wow.
doing.
Are you
no-
talking about a whole
Website?
fifth?
I don't know what website you've been on,
I
but you
haven't
need to not
tried
go
it.
back there.
Yeah, dude.
and I don't plan on it. Drinking's just fine.
Yeah, dude, I feel like that's just deviancy on another level. Like,
Yeah.
let me take something that's probably, not good if I do it in excess and do it in excess plus something gross.
I think
let me add a gross level to
it
it.
may have been mouthwash.
No, I
Well,
did.
that's the wrong end again.
Yeah.
I did.
So how do you get somebody standing on their head while you pour it in? You got any idea?
No, I haven't seen anything of it. I just saw it on a TikTok, and it was like, "Hey, are you still drinking? That's for children." I'm like, "Whoa, What?
Actually, that's only for adults, but go ahead.
Yeah. And they were
Continue.
like, yeah, if you do this. And so, Earl, what do you know about it?
This is all news
Okay.
to me.
All
I
right.
thought I had seen it all.
Yeah.
But obviously I haven't.
Well,
Yeah, dude, the internet's a wild place. You don't want to get on there.
I try not to
It's-
go there too
yeah,
often.
dude,
I
it's-
might click on Facebook for about 10 little pages, and then I say,
yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's what I've been telling Caleb, man. TikTok's just leading you into damn degeneracy. Prime example. I told you to put liquor in your butthole, bruh. I'm like, yeah, it's not good. The Chinese have got us by the neck.
No, if you, that's the thing. If really, this is not going to go over well, but these TikTok trends that lead to people dying, like, oh, you got to dance, you know, you got to set your feet on fire and dance fast enough to put it out. Like, you deserve it.
yeah.
Well, that's natural selection.
That's what I'm
I
hoping
mean,
for.
I don't believe in evolution, but natural selection.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the theory of evolution, don't agree with. Weeding out the idiots through
Yeah.
natural selection is an easy process
They had,
that you
they
can
had a
see.
little clip on the news a week or so ago where this guy took it wasn't necessarily a gas can because, you know, they're pretty much enclosed. This was almost like a bucket
Yeah.
of gas and tried to throw it through a window of a store, some kind of business or whatever that he was mad at or whatever. And, of course, in the video, you see this gas running everywhere outside on the sidewalk, plus some did get inside the building. Well, this guy walks up and stands in the middle of the gas pile and lights it.
Oh, yeah.
And you see him running off with his damn feet on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of people we don't need.
Yeah.
You know, if they do that and they die, I don't want to hear no, oh, my baby. Your baby was an idiot.
He was a dumbass, and he got exactly what he was going to
You're
do.
lucky he made it this long.
Yeah, man, I saw same thing. I saw a Just Stop Oil protester, which is funny because it's, the principle of that is just stupid.
Yep.
But they tried to. It was a she, but it looked like it was trying to be a he, and it tried to throw a 5-gallon bucket of orange paint on like a business or something, and it just like they threw it, and you could tell they weren't athletic at all.
First time they've thrown something in their life.
Ever, and you could tell they never like threw a bucket of anything, especially, and so they threw it up, and it all came back on them, and I got some on the building, but it mostly got on them, and I was like, see, this is why you can't have
Nice things.
idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Well, I'm not saying we should try it. I'm just saying I saw it and wanted to know what Earl knew about it.
Earl,
I don't think Earl knows much
Yeah. Yeah, but
about that.
no.
About that,
Well,
you know a lot,
oh, yeah.
not about that.
not about that.
Yeah. That's more for a doctor to probably tell you, hey, you know, maybe quit drinking.
Yeah, dude, I think that can kill
Well,
you.
here's what I
Yeah.
will tell you that I do know,
Mm-hmm.
which gets to the premise of where this probably came from.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, I know you know about my scars, but that's all digestive stuff.
Yeah.
Where you absorb most of your stuff is in your intestines.
Yep.
So drinking alcohol all this way till about 90% of the way down ain't doing you no good. So if you just start from the other end,
You ain't
I
got
can
far to go.
that's right. I understand the premise of it. I
Okay.
just ain't never put the two together and thought,
Yeah.
let's cut out all this path and just go straight to where it's absorbed. So
And you ain't never said, stand on your head, I'm going to pour this bottle of liquor.
yeah, I ain't never. See, you got to get real drunk in order to do that in the first place.
Yeah. So,
Then it's too late.
yeah.
And you
that's
got to
why
have
I-
a pour spout as a whole thing.
Oh, yeah. You got to have a funnel. Yeah. You got to have a funnel and a damn willing participant.
Yeah, dude, that's deviancy.
But the good thing about it, the willing participant, if he's willing, he's already been drinking.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's up for anything.
He'd probably die from alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that can happen.
And that's the thing. Can you? Never mind.
Yeah, you can die. You can die from alcohol
100%.
poisoning
I'm saying, is it
doing that.
traceable?
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, I mean, you
But
do an
back
autopsy.
to you.
Oh, well, not unless you leave fingerprints on the funnel.
Just wanders into the hospital. Hey, something's
Yeah, dude.
wrong with
yeah,
me.
Yeah, dude. If I'm killing
You got
somebody,
a
it's
funnel in your
not
butt.
that way.
That's probably number one.
Yeah,
You know,
I got a
why-
pretty good idea.
Why do you have that?
Yeah.
Also,
Why'd you bring it with you?
it's the wrong way. You know, you're trying to funnel stuff out of there, not in it.
This is, yeah.
But holes. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, man.
Oh, we might want to find a new subject.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I was just thinking that could be why your logic makes a lot of sense now, because when you take a shot of something that's strong, I mean, it's been a while since you guys probably took shots of anything. But if you take if you take a shot of something strong, I normally feel it,
Oh, yeah.
Pretty quickly.
in my taint. So it must be what it is. It gets down in there and it's just straight through like damn gas.
Yeah, dude.
Flatulence.
I've never thought to myself, though, man, that shot was rough. I'd rather have that go to my butthole. That's never crossed my mind. I'm like,
Yeah,
But it will now. The next time you take a shot,
it'll cross my mind, and I'll be like, no.
I could save a lot of
you're
trouble
better
if I
than
just
that.
went
I'll
the
tell you
other
this
way.
much. I'll tell you this much. We're all pretty good salesmen in here. Me and Josh, if we are in a group of people and we all happen to be drinking, not this group of people, obviously, but if we're with a group of people, we could sell it to somebody.
I'm sure
We could get
could.
somebody to do it.
Because I can tell you there's lots and lots and lots of idiots in this world.
Yep.
Lots of millions of them.
Oh, yeah.
We know a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is something that we could. That would be like a.
Yeah, I could sell that and then get, real sick and have to, exit the party real
I
quick
wouldn't,
before
I
it
wouldn't
happened.
watch it. I would just trust that they did.
Well, I don't know. See, you've been in these bars where they lay their head back on the bar and fill up their mouth with
Oh,
liquor
yeah.
and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. You just have to talk them into laying down on the bar.
Pull their pants down and lay down on the bar.
Oh,
It's like that Japanese chef that, squirts the stuff in people's mouth at the place where they cook in front of you.
whips a shrimp at you?
Yeah, whip a shrimp at you. He whipped it to your butthole instead.
I don't think you could eat through there.
No.
Oh, Lord.
What were we talking about?
Let's talk about
Anything
fishing or
except-
hey, let's get back on golf or something. Anything.
Oh, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we go. Thanksgiving.
Somebody's going to do this at a Thanksgiving. They're going to have they're going to do it. What are the ones where the friends get together? Not family.
Friendsgiving?
Friendsgivings.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to have a Friendsgiving, and somebody's going to bust out drink, to be merry. And they are going to, this conversation is going to, they're going to see the podcast and be like, oh, shit.
You reckon that's true?
Yeah.
What
Well,
did
let's
they,
see.
you reckon they had like draw straws to see who gets?
Probably.
Oh, yeah, there's one dumb kid that would do it, though. Like, I'll
Oh.
do it. Yeah.
Somebody's
I bet you
going to
will,
do it
Derek.
today at a tailgate.
I bet you will. I bet you will, Derek.
Yeah. And then that's really how you weed out your friends.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, man, somebody ought to try that. And he's like, yeah, I'll do it. Like, all right, go home, Derek.
Yeah.
You're not welcome next
You're not
week.
invited to
No.
the next
You
tailgate.
can't come back.
No. See? And that is natural selection.
Yep. Prime example.
So, happy Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Don't put liquor in your butthole. And what else?
Eat responsibly. Don't fill up, early. Pace yourself.
Yeah.
You got a lot to eat. You're going to have a lot of good food.
Well, never
Pace
mind. This
yourself.
is coming out after Thanksgiving, so they already did it. They already fucked it up.
Well, if you didn't pace yourself, then give yourself a couple of days and just fast.
Yeah.
That always helps.
You can do it. People are like, oh, I can't go a day without food. You can. You're just a bitch.
Yeah, dude. What?
I went 19 days without eating one day.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
See? That's what I'm talking about.
Was you in the jungle?
People are so weak
I wish
these
that had
days.
been in the jungle.
That was when they weren't feeding you because they didn't want you. Yeah.
Did when you was there and they was doing all this stuff on you and everything? Did they happen to turn you over on your belly and
No.
doctor walks in with a bottle of liquor?
He says, Earl, I don't know what we're going to do about your insides.
But we go try this.
But I tell you what, we're going to give this a shot.
Literally. Give this a shot.
He said, I'm going to take a shot first, and then we'll see how you do.
Gonna clear you out.
So there you go.